He comes from a Chicago political dynasty. Now 11th Ward Alderman Patrick Daley Thompson is before a federal jury charged with tax fraud. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov from the Dirksen Federal Building. Dana, prosecutors say he lied to the feds about money that he borrowed.
Yeah, and Brad, prosecutors also allege that Daley Thompson thought he could get away with those alleged lies after the president of the bank that gave him that money killed himself. But today in court, Daley Thompson's attorney chalked it all up to inadvertent mistakes. When it comes to his federal trial, there are a lot of firsts for 11th Ward Alderman Patrick Daley Thompson. Former Mayor Richard M. Daley's nephew and Richard J. Daley's grandson is the first alderman to go to trial in decades. In his case, federal prosecutors say Thompson borrowed $219,000 from the now defunct Washington Federal Bank in Bridgeport. They allege Thompson only made one payment and paid no interest, even though he reported interest payments on his income taxes. The feds say Thompson then lied to the FDIC about how much he borrowed. Right after the April 2021 indictment came down, Thompson said he was innocent. He didn't commit a crime. In court, his defense attorney, Chris Gare, blamed the matter on a tax preparation oversight and Thompson's hectic life. He's frazzled. He's bitten off more than he can chew, Gare told jurors about why he didn't remember the amount borrowed. And when federal regulators interviewed Thompson, Gare said instead of correcting him, instead of refreshing his memory, they were setting him up. I wonder why. Prosecutors also questioned a former bank worker who was indicted and pled guilty to having a role in helping the bank's former president, John Gambara, and others embezzle millions from it. She testified to several meetings between Thompson and Gambara, in addition to Gambara giving him one sum of money. And investigators say John Gambara, the bank's former president, killed himself just days before federal regulators shut that bank down. More than a dozen people have been indicted in connection with the failed bank, and the alderman's trial expected to take at least a week. Reporting the Dirksen Federal Building, Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News.